let's go。端心正立，肃整衣冠，升起恭敬心，向太极拳历代先师请合掌礼。起来，一臂，起来。Okay, now you should all warmed up already. Now, just in case, let's warm up our knees a bit so you don't injure your knees. And the other way. Okay, good. Now, we've been working on some basic postures, the standing breathing exercise for the meditation, and we'll work on the rotations. Now, we also want to touch a little bit on how to hold our postures, okay? And this is quite important. We need to keep our body centered, upright, and then if you step out, you need to keep your body straight up with the shoulders down, elbows down, wrists relaxed. And then the chest needs to be slightly tucked in, but not holding, like crouching over. Just let the sternum down. Okay? Once you get the sternum relaxed, the back gets charged. So the muscles in the back start to get charged. And then we need to relax our hip joints so the dantian will fall right into the between the legs here. So let the lower abdomen relax and down. So the pelvic bone will rotate slightly downward by letting this part go. Keep the knees slightly bent and then balance yourself on the heel. Okay? Don't try to balance on the balls of your feet. Difficult to do that. Okay, on the heel, and that's how you hold the posture. Keep the neck straight, very important. Okay. Now, in the postures that throughout the whole routine, we want to keep our posture charged from internal power. You're going to feel like you are charged up, and then you'll go relax and charge, relax and charge. When we relax our body, we don't want the posture to be relaxed and then collapse. Never collapse your postures. You will take the power away from the posture. That will cause the posture to have this negative power, which is good. You get negative and positive power, but never have your body posture collapse. Then there's no support. Always have support, okay? So you can make it hollow, but don't make it flat, okay? That's important. Hollow means you still have the structure there, just no power, okay? And then power, no power, but still keep the posture there. Now, very important posture control is in your arm, okay? And then it boils down to the wrist. So the wrist needs to be held either this way or this way. So there is some motion, but in order to charge your muscles up, you need to sink the wrist. That's when the muscles get charged up. And you want to take the power away, you just bend the wrist the other way. Okay? So when your wrist is bending this way, there's no power for supporting. Here you have support. Okay? So this is called 坐腕. 坐 means sit. 腕 is the wrist. So sit the wrist down. And this is called 吊腕. 吊腕. 吊 means hang. You hang the wrist. Okay? So hang the wrist. Two postures for the wrist. Very important. So we want to remember that. Okay? That decides on whether power is charged in the body or just flopping over. Okay, so that is the posture control we need to think about and always apply that principle in the body. Okay, now in the warm-up that you saw in the recorded video, there is a motion. Let's do that motion. Elbow rotation. This is a new warm up for most people. Okay, most people when they say, oh, how am I going to do? What is that doing? Okay, this is to get the body used to do the spiral rotation. Okay, now the forearm will turn this way, and the upper arm is going to turn this way. So the forearm turns like this. Okay, see, the arm turns, not the hand. Arm turns. As the arm turns, it changes the power on the arm. As the arm turns, it changes the power in the arm. So you do this independently together. Okay. And then also together with the body rotation. So the body will rotate. As your body rotates, it causes your leg to rotate. See here? The leg goes this way, and this way, this way, and this way. So now there are three things mainly doing, and the legs are following. Okay, so forearm, upper arm, and the waist. Now, the Tai Chi motion is from the core. Okay, very important movement. See, roll the arm this way, roll the body this way. So this movement is not Tai Chi. Okay, so when we do all the Tai Chi movement, you cannot have the Tai Chi movement like that. That just look like Tai Chi, but it's not Tai Chi. Even though you don't do it very well, if you do it with the three segments, forearm, upper arm, and waist, you are doing Tai Chi. All the movements should base on forearm rotation, upper arm rotation, body rotation. Okay, a little bit simplified in here, but that is how we start. Now let's go through the routine. Relax, remember the posture, and step out, reset the posture, and go. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Next move, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next move, 1, shift the weight first, 2, shift the weight first, and 3, press down, 4. And roll, 1, roll again, 2, step the left foot sideways, 3, and then 4. See, rolling the arm. Next move, 1, rolling the arm, 2, rolling the arm, 3, 4. Roll the arm, 1, roll the arm, 2, and the body, then 3, step back, 4. 1, turn left, 2, turn right, 3, step in, 4, roll the arm, and up, 5, see, arm rotation, 6, even small. Then the next move, 1, shift back, push, 2, see the arm, rotate, turn the body, see this section plus the body, 2, Go, same thing. 3, see, rotation. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, rotate the arm, see this? Turn the body. 1, 2, step, 3, 4. And then the next move, 1, see, arm rotate, turn the body, open, then back, 2, arms rotating, shift the weight, 3, and punch, 4. This hand come back. Okay, that's where we stopped, okay, last class. So now, if you look at the routine, look at the movement, there's no other fancy way of throwing arms back and forth. It's very simple. It's just roll the arm this way, turn the body. All the movements are like that. Okay? So now if you see, for example, from this posture, right? See, 1, see arm rotating. Isn't that what it is? This hand, see, there, see, 1, and then 2, except 1, 2. Now the arm 1, 2. This hand 1, 2. Right? So they just move independently at the different timing. 2, and then 3. See, rotate this way, and then rotate this way. See, same thing. 4, and then 5. See it? 5, 6. Rotate this way. So they are all the rotation here and here, here and here, turning the body this way and this way. I'm not teaching the movement. I'm teaching the principle, how to do it. So we've got to internalize in our head. So I'm not going to say do this. Right? I'm going to say put your hand in front of the body, lift your arm over your head in front of yourself, palm facing yourself. And lower your hand, palm facing down. I'm giving the instruction on the principles. I'm not saying just do that movement or let you follow. So now look at the principle motion. It's just this, rotating plus the turn. So it's like this. All Tai Chi movements boil down to this rotations. We're going to continue with this move. Okay, so now punch. Now roll the arm. 1, 2. See this? 1, 2. I'm going to modify this movement a little bit from the original routine, so we can do the movements continuously going back. Okay. So the original way, I'm going to do it with you. Then I'm going to show you the modification. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Facing that way, right? Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to modify a little bit, so we're turning around. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A little bit simpler, okay, because we're turning back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the difficult part is from this posture, you pivot this foot and then bring this foot up. Okay, so we can actually do a step here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now let's go to the punch set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you know what we're going to do? We're going to go back the other way. So from this posture, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Grab 1, push 2, step forward the push 3, step forward 4, and then wave 1 to the right 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, push 2, step 3, step 4, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we close. See, that's how we do a short routine, going back there, coming back, right? Then you practice again and again. You eventually get your rotation in place, get your weight shift in place, get your body set in place, so when you step forward and backward, you don't go like this. There's no swaying, there's no bending. So this is to build our body. This is to get ourselves to get used to doing movement like this. Okay, so very important. I can make it more challenging. Okay, I can make it coming back with the other side, which is very challenging. So it'll be something like this. After the punch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The opposite side, but it's too challenging for now. Maybe later, when we get more adventurous, we do the left side going back. Okay, that's a possibility. But right now, let's just work on these. What I'm hoping for, we have a couple more sessions. What I'm hoping for is by the end of the 10th session, you will memorize this short routine. You will know how to move one arm from here to this side, this from that side, higher or lower. And then, more importantly, is you will begin to see that the motions are not really tossing the arm around. For example, I want to get my arm from here to here. I'm not waving my arm. I'm rotating my arm this way. See, do a rotation, the arm, forearm, upper arm, they're doing separate rotations, and then I do my rotation in the waist here. So the motion will be done this way instead of doing this. Okay, so you see, roll this way, roll that way, and now that is Tai Chi. This is not Tai Chi, right? I see people doing this kind of movement. That's not Tai Chi. That's just throwing arms around. To do Tai Chi, you have to follow the 3 most important factors. Okay? The most 3 important factors to make Tai Chi a good Tai Chi. Number 1, rotation. Number 2, rotation. Number 3, rotation. Right? It's like your house. The value of your house is location, location, and location. Same thing, you have to do this. Number 1 thing, the only thing in Tai Chi is about rotation, because rotation creates yin power and yang power at the same time. Okay, with the yin and yang power, that is separating everything into the two sides, and that is what Tai Chi based on. So always think about rotation, and then eventually when you get into intermediate and advanced level, you're going to think about what power you use in the body and why we do the arm this way, why the body rotates, why we don't just throw the arms around. Okay, so watch the video. If you haven't really followed from the beginning to now, I would say it's a very good idea to go from first lesson, watch it, spend a week working on it, and then the second lesson, a week on it. If you do that, okay, follow each lesson for a week, do it every day, not once a week, do it every day. If you can do a couple times a day, follow the lesson. By the time you finish number 10, you will already be doing Tai Chi more authentically than a lot of people out there. That's something I can guarantee you, I can promise. Okay, all right, so follow today's lesson. We did the turnaround, come back, and I talk about the rotations, I talk about the postures. So watch the video. Let's close. 端心正一，肃整衣冠，升起恭敬心。相太极拳，历代先师请合掌礼，敬礼，礼毕，敬礼，下课。Thank you.
谢谢老师。